Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Webinar Swaps and JVZoo Webinars. I'm Rich Wilens. Thank you very much for coming by tonight. Tonight we got a great program for you. We're going to get started because our connection, we want to make it as clean as possible for you. We did a little bit of a test, but I'd like to take this time now to introduce you to our guest tonight on JVZoo Webinars. Please welcome to the program, Alex Becker. Alex, welcome to the program. How are you tonight?
Hey, Rich, what is going on? What is going on? How's it going tonight?
It's going great, actually. I tell you what, everybody's excited about what it is that you're going to present for us tonight, so I'm going to go ahead and back on out of here. I got about a 6-second delay, but everybody's excited. We're all primed. We had a great pre-show. People are looking forward to this. I'm going to go ahead and mute myself. I'm going to turn it over to you, and Alex, it's all yours.
Awesome. Let's get it going. First off, before we get going, guys, give me a 2 if you've ever heard me speak before. All right, give me a 2. Let me see how many people have ever heard me run my mouth via webinar. Okay, not too many 2s. Great. Great. That is absolutely awesome. I love speaking to a lot of people I've never spoke to before. I'll try not to offend everybody here, but I just want to lay one thing out there before I do any webinar, really. I want to answer the main question you have in your head right now, and I can read your mind, okay? I actually picked up one of those psychic reading postcards at the back of comic books, and they are real, okay? They are real. I'm going to have another webinar for that coming up here in a few minutes where you learn how to become a psychic. But the question in your head is this guy going to beat around the bush for an hour and a half and tell me a bunch of half-truths and half-puzzles and then try and sell me something? Give me a 2 if you're thinking that right now. There we go. Got a bunch of 2. And I'm going to tell you guys straight up right now that is not what I do. What I'm going to do in this webinar is give you a point A to point B process. Now, of course, and there will be a chance to dive in a little bit deeper, but what I'm going to do in this webinar is lay out 3 steps where you can go out there, you can take these 3 steps. It's going to drastically improve your opt-in rates. I guarantee if you're having trouble with your opt-in rates right now, this webinar is going to at least double them. It is going to at least double them. It is going to increase the open rates to responsiveness of your list, and it's going to increase the amount of money you're able to generate from your list, and also help you build a huge list at the same time. It's a complete process from start to finish that will allow you to go and get results. I don't really run those type of webinars. Now, with that being said, guys, let's get into this. Let's get started. Now, good day, everybody. What is going on? My name is Becker. Real quick, we'll get into a little bit who I am here shortly, but really quickly, this webinar is for you if you fall in one of these categories. If you're looking to train lizards or raise baby pandas to start a circus, this is not for you. However, if you fall into these, this is perfect for you. And if you want to scale your business as fast as possible, this is going to be for you. If you want a super consistent, proven, big income maker, I'm talking a $1 million income maker. I'm not guaranteeing anyone in this webinar is going to walk out and make $1 million right away, but this is very consistent. This is the way I've seen most people get to that 7-figure mark online and get to the definitely 6 figures to high 6-figure marks. And it's also for you if you're tired of being a slave to JVs for leads. I don't know how many product creators we have here. Give me a 1 if you create products and use JV marketing. Give me a 1 if you kind of fall in that category. Okay, cool, awesome. All right, so that's cool. Okay, we got a lot more people than normal. Usually I don't have any other product launchers. But my promise to you is I'm going to give you a simple formula I used to create a $3 million per year business in less than 2 years. It's just point blank, the simple formula I've used to do this. And the big perks of this, the big perks is it's virtually impossible not to get an ROI with this. I've seen if you mess up this process, you're going to at least you just can't not get an ROI with it. It's just the basis core of business. And take this out from this webinar. It's impossible not to get an ROI. And it's not based around being lucky or being special. I'm sure you guys have tried a lot of marketing out there where it's more based around getting lucky or falling into a special or finding one loophole within a niche. This is not that. Anybody can do this. You can do it any niche. And it's extremely super consistent. It can double your business whether you're a business owner right now or a newcomer who wants to get started in any business. This is not just if you want to sell info products. This is for anything. You want to sell protein powder. You want to sell anything out there under the sun. Comic books, psychic readings. This is how you do it. And it's possible in any niche. It's doable fast, guys. Now, it results in paydays like this with the literal push buttons. Now, really quickly, guys, I know this sounds like a too good to be true infomercial pitch starting off. I'm going to be showing you guys the process behind it, and it's actually kind of dull and pretty simple. But what you can see right here is, and what I really want to demonstrate from here is, I do pretty well online. You may not have heard of me. It's not like maybe if you haven't or anything like that. But basically what I do is I own a few different companies. I own an SEO company. I own a sales training company. I'm also going into making a protein powder company. I also do a lot of consulting on the side and take a lot of clients in some niches. Now, with that being said, what I want you to pay attention to here is last year, 2013, I was averaging about $87,000 per month. And this is before I learned what I'm going to show you in this webinar. If you look below, this is a few months later, May of next year, I'm generating over $231,000 per month. So what I want you to really take away from this, guys, is I'm not going to go and say, you know, look how much money I make online, I can get cool things. What I want you to do is pick the income level you're at right now, and I'm going to show you how to multiply it by 3. This is the key to it. This is the absolute key to that, and if you're not really doing anything right now, I'm going to show you how to really go out there and get to your first 5 figures with relative ease, 5 figures per month with relative ease. I know it's a big promise. I'm not guaranteeing you're going to get it right after this webinar. This is how to do it. If I had to start it from complete scratch, this is exactly how I would do it. So is that cool, guys? Give me a 3 if that's good. Cool. See a lot of 3s. Am I coming in okay? Cool. All right, looks like I'm coming in okay. There's going to be a little bit of echo, guys. Sorry about that. Let me actually turn my microphone down a little bit and see if that helps. Okay, and the way I do this, guys, is simply from rapid list building. You can see right here, this is just a screenshot I took a few days ago. And literally what I'm going to show you guys to do is how I bring in thousands of leads every single month. Is anywhere from 200 to 1,000 leads in a single day using this strategy right here, and it just builds up. You can see this is just a few days ago. This is completely relevant. This is stuff I'm still doing. This is stuff I do every single day right here, and you can see just the leads, the date they're coming in. Literally bringing in the lead almost every 5 to 10 minutes. It's pretty dang efficient for me. And what this all comes down to, guys, is getting leads and selling to them the right way. If you're able to do this, guys, even if you go out there and completely butcher what I'm about to show you, is virtually impossible not to get an ROI. But what I'm going to show you to do from this is how to get a 4 times, 5 times, 10 times ROI in some cases simply by doing this. And it's just basic list building 101. This is how it's done, guys. There's no loopholes. There's no crazy hocus pocus stuff. This is just simply how it's done. Okay? So what I really want to get into, guys, is this is essentially where everybody is making money. This is where most marketers are making their money, regardless of what niche they're in. When you think about it, when you look at Frank Kern, you look at Ryan Dice, you look at Tony Robbins, you look at Mike Chain, you look at something like the Venus Factor, the #1 best-selling product of all time on ClickBank, they all make their money in their list. They all make their money in the list. How many of you get an email promoting something to you at least twice a day? Give me one if that's you. Yeah, a bunch of people. Someone said more and stuff like that. Every time you see one of those emails, I guarantee that marketer is making thousands of dollars from it. And it's very, very simple to do. And while promoting nonstop is not the best way to run an email list, people don't quite enjoy that. It's just insanely profitable. It's insanely profitable, and it's so hard not to get an ROI with. Now, what you need to realize, guys, really quickly, whether you're going out there and you're doing affiliate marketing, you're going out there and doing SEO, you're going out there and you're reaching people, when was the last time that you bought something right off the bat? How many people, when you saw a product online, you waited for a few emails to get? You waited till you got to know the person behind the emails to go out there and buy the product. You waited for a little bit more information before you bought something. How many people, you don't buy something the first time you see it in an ad? Yeah, all the time. All the time. I don't think I've ever really gone through an ad on Facebook. I've never gone through an ad on AdWords or anything like that and gone out there and bought something right away. That's just not how marketing works. And that's why PPC affiliate stuff and all sorts of other advertising out there is extremely difficult to pull off right the first time. If you can go out there and you can communicate with people, you can follow up the right way, you can absolutely crush it. And that's exactly what I'm going to show you to do. I'm going to show you how to sell an insane amount of stuff, whether it's affiliate promotions, whether it is your own product, whether it is goat cheese, okay? I'm going to show you how to do it without being slimy or spammy, I'm going to show you how to do it without being slimy or spammy. I'm going to show you how to do it without needing huge launches or begging JVs for traffic. If you're one of these product creators, I'm going to show you how to build a huge list without launching a single product. Just with you guys, so you know, I have not launched a product in over a year. Okay, if you guys have ever seen me, I do a lot of SEO launches in the past. I've not launched a product in over a year. So with that being said, you're not going to be able to having to go out there and launch products and do all that kind of stuff. You're not also going to have to be the world's greatest sales guru. If you guys can watch how I do stuff in this webinar, I'm not really going to be pitchy or salesy at any point in time. I'm actually pretty boring. And I'm even going to show you how to do it without even being the biggest authority in your niche. You can be an absolutely nobody, and you can go out there and do this, and you can also be done with as little as a $5 a day investment. Okay, and it's done by following a simple little pattern. Now, real quick before I get into this, we're going to have some hardcore training, guys. This is going to be very. Someone said $5 a day investment. Promise. I pinky promise you, Denise Washington. If you reach your pinky, put it against the screen, press it against the glass, and I'm pushing my pinky on her. I pinky promise you, Denise. Now, really quickly, I want to know about you guys. I want to know what you're doing. It helps me speak to you a little bit better. Now, give me a one if you fall into these categories. Give me one if you fall into the category where you're diddling with 50 different ways to generate an income. Awesome, awesome. Tons of people. That's a lot of people. All right, give me a two if you already have a quality product or business but cannot grow to the cost of advertising and obtaining leads. It's just too dang expensive for you to get an ROI on it. A lot of twos, a lot of twos. This is going to be an incredible webinar for you because I'm going to show you how to half the cost of your advertising and then increase the amount you get for every ad dollar you spend. So it's going to be kind of a double whammy. I'm sure a lot of people here, we don't have that many product creators, but I'm sure if you've launched products, you can relate to being a slave to JVs and constantly having to launch for leads. On top of that, guys, a lot of people here, give me a 4 if you have an email list and it just doesn't convert. Doesn't convert. Okay, so I got a lot of 2s and 4s here. This is usually who comes to this type of webinar. I'm going to solve all these issues for you right here in this webinar. Now, look, guys, here's kind of the state of things, and here's why. All right, if you fall into these categories, guys, you're going to have a really hard time making money online. All right, you're going to have a hard time scaling your business. You're going to have a hard time generating an income. You're going to have a hard time getting your email list to convert. It's an uphill battle. Okay, and there's the reason why a lot of people fail at this is because it's not really fair. Okay, it's not really fair the type of internet marketing you're walking into. And I really want you to understand why I do the things I do before I show you the training, because the marketing you're walking into right now is a lot different than in the past. I'm sure you guys see a lot of huge marketers right now that have massive, massive email lists, but all these email lists were built, 5 years ago. They were built from already established email lists, and they already have all these connections. They already have all these people sending them leads, and if you're starting off right away, it's extremely hard to make your ad costs actually effective. It's extremely hard to make email lists convert if you don't know exactly what you're doing, especially just getting opt-ins in general, and it's very hard to go out there and make that email list convert to you if you don't understand the simple things you need to do with this. And it's really the state of internet marketing right here, guys, okay? It's kind of like, imagine you go and went to the beach one day, and there was like 6 people at the beach, and you're like, wow, this is pretty dang sweet, okay? And then you go to the beach about 4 years later, and there's 1 billion people there because everybody found out the beach is amazing. All right, how many people have been to a beach like that before? Where there's just like 50 people all in like the same like little, yeah, I've been there before. And this is basically what internet marketing is like. Someone a long time ago found out that email list marketing is absolutely amazing. And they started putting out opt-ins online, and guess what happened? Guess what happened? People online, when they first got into it, if you said, hey, I'll give you something free if you just give your email, I'll give you a free report, I'll give you a free protein shake, I'll give you a free something, opt in, give me your email list, people didn't think anything of it. Okay, free stuff, give me your email. People didn't know about all the spamming and stuff going on, I think, so it was really easy to go and scale this dirt cheap. People were not jaded. They'd opt in at 80, 90% opt-in rates. And with that being said, not many people were out there running opt-in ads. Not many people were out there list building. Now, everyone and their dog is running an ad on Facebook to an opt-in, trying to blast someone with an offer. So what's happened is the market is completely, totally oversaturated. Everybody here, I guarantee if you're watching this webinar, you get blasted with emails for free reports and goodies every single day, and it's almost impossible to stand out. And if you're starting off using these tactics, you're not going to stand out and you're going to fail. I'm going to tell you that right now. I've been where you're at. How many people here, that's your big problem? It's just impossible to stand out. Maybe you have a marketing list, maybe you have something, and you just can't stand out because everybody else is sending marketing messages at the same time, and it's really hard to get that slice of attention. Yeah, exactly, and that's what I'm going to really help you with tonight. And I'm sure you guys go out there and you see all these gurus just saying, oh, build a list, go out there and do that. And I'm not going to lie, I guess I fall in the guru category too. And most gurus out there aren't that bad. But you see them saying all this stuff, you got to build a list. Well, it's like, okay, great. If you have a bunch of affiliates and people know who you are, it's pretty easy to build a list. So what you basically have to turn to, and what I really want to save you from tonight, is you fall into that 50 different ways to make money type of scenario. And the only way you're able to go out there and get traffic, and you're trained to, this is what internet marketing people train people to think is the only way to make money, is to go out there and do some hocus pocus scheme. Go out there and find some crazy Facebook loophole. Go out there and find some crazy SEO loophole. Don't get me wrong, I can rank sites all day, but it's not the only way to get traffic out there. And people really get box-holed into those things. Go out there and try a new Amazon way to get traffic. Go out there and try some hocus-pocus method to start a business. And what I really learned through digging through all this is it's not that hard, guys. There's simple ways to run businesses online. There's simple ways to get leads and make them convert, and that's what I'm going to show you how to do. And how many people here feel, give me a 2 if you feel like you're kind of trapped in the hocus-pocus marketing. You're constantly always looking for a trick or some loophole. There isn't just a basic way to start a business and sell products online. Yeah, a lot of twos. And so that leads us to the final type of traffic out there that we're stuck trying to get, and this is what I like to call little bitch traffic, and this is really where I was. I've gone through every one of these stages. I tried building a list originally. I failed miserably. Went to hocus pocus marketing. I was pretty good at it, actually, but it was not the biggest income earner. I could only get to like $10,000, $20,000 per month before I really started building a real business. And then I got to little bitch traffic. Okay, this can be profitable traffic, but it is horrible to build. Now, this is traffic you get from blogging, launching products, and basically having someone else's permission to grow your business. How many people here have to get a promotion from somebody else to get traffic? How many people out there have to go out there and blog and try blogging to get traffic? How many people have been in that little situation? Yeah, I started off blogging, I started off getting promotions and stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, I'm really good at JVing, guys, but you can't scale a business fast like that. It's really hard to scale to 7 figures when you're relying on someone else waking up and sending you their traffic, okay? Because some days they don't want to do it. Some days you have to pay them obscene prices. I launch products all the time, but I don't want to have to pay someone $40,000 if they win my affiliate contest. Why can't I just find a traffic source that just sends me traffic? And with blogging, I have to constantly go out there and write stuff that other people want to link to. Go out there and basically ask people, please, please send me customers. I don't want that. It's impossible to scale if the traffic is too inconsistent. You think, if you look at any of the big businesses out there making money online, do you think Infusionsoft goes out there and begs people to send them leads for their business? And Wendy Miller asks, is this live or not? Why don't you answer? Whoa, Wendy, we have 400 people in here. Can't exactly answer every question. Hit me up at the end of the webinar. So give me a 3 if you've ever been in that situation where you're basically just begging other people for traffic constantly. Yeah. Okay, cool. So look, guys, if you fall into those things, these are your options. Okay, you can pay out the ass for over-competitive, low-converting traffic that might be profitable a year from now. You can rely on new tricks that will not work a year from now, or you can make yourself famous and kiss ass till you explode. Okay, you can go out there, you can just basically kiss people's butt until they send you all their traffic and try and make yourself famous, or you can get a job. A lot of people are not going to be able to do these things. I'm just going to be blunt with you. We got 400 people here. A lot of people here are not going to be able to do these things, especially when you're paying out of ass for traffic and you're relying on these tricks. Okay, you can't learn a new trick every single year and it's just going to come and bite you in the butt. And you can't make yourself famous. It's just very hard for a lot of people to do. All right, it's just not something you can rely on that's consistent, and that's what I want to show you how to do today. And I had the same exact problem, guys. The only way I could get traffic in the past was from JV marketers and bloggers. I made a very good income from this, guys. I was making about $87,000 per month, but I was having to beg people for traffic. I would have to go out there and go through all sorts of loopholes to get people to go out there and do things for me. Now, when I tried to scale my businesses through ads, they just did not convert and didn't pan out. Way too expensive. And if I had a poor launch, my income died. All right, it went completely down. My email list shot down. It did not work. And my email list had a ticking clock. Even if I got a bunch of emails, even if I got a bunch of leads, guys, they would always die off. They would always die off. About 3 months, it was basically a worthlessness. So my income was totally inconsistent, so I had to go back to the drawing mill and beg JVs for more traffic and get bloggers to send me more traffic. How many people, give me a 1 if you're in kind of one of those scenarios? Yeah, it sucks. It sucks, guys. All right, so look, here's the issue with that, guys. We're about to hop into training. I got a bunch of slides where I go kind of through the whole webinar thing, but let me just lay this out for you, and then we're going to hop into training, because I really want you to just be absolutely pumped from this webinar. So I did the same damn problem. I just could not scale. I just could not scale my business because I was just so inconsistent. I was totally relying on other people. My income was halted due to poor list growth. And so here's what happens, guys. When you have poor list management like I did and poor list attraction, you can't grow enough and your list declines faster than you can grow it. The result is this kind of up and down income that never really gets that high. I mean, if your income is like going from $1 million to $2 million a month, all right, fine, that's all right. It's bumpy, but that's enough to, I guess, pay the bills. But if you're going from, you know, 20,000 to 5,000 to 30,000 to 2,000, you can't really plan your life around that, and you're just going to die, basically. So if you have both of those, though, on the good side, it's the simplest ROI business in the world. If you can attract people the right way, guys, and you can get a higher ROI and you higher ROI consistently from your list, it just becomes super easy. So let me show you how I did that, guys, how I made the switch from making $8K a month to $220K a month, and I meant to say $80K. How you can go out there and triple your income. What I did is I found unlimited traffic sources that were completely JV free. I'm going to be showing you this today, and they're pretty simple ones. AdWords, YouTube, Facebook. I found ways to make the traffic pay for itself instantly. So, guys, if I was paying $2 per click, I'd be making at least $2 back for every single click I was sending in there. Very, very, very easily. So I was able to grow a list essentially for free. You guys saw how large my list was, about 60,000 back there. So there you go. Now, on top of that, guys, I altered the way I talk to my list so it no longer dies. And I changed the product. I showed them the very specific types of offers. And with all those things, guys, I was able to go and dramatically blow up my income because my list lasted longer. I made more from it. I didn't have to pay for it up front because I made the money back right away. And I was able to go out there and grow it at an insane pace. Actually, for my new business, it's called Alex Becker. It's one, I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. I was able to go out there, build a list of 4,000 people completely fresh within about 2 weeks' time, and then generate $50,000 from that list of 4K people. Very, very easily. It only cost me about $6,000 to obtain that list. Okay, and I'm not going to pressure you guys to do something like that, but just showing you how insanely profitable it is and how easy is it. So what it allows me to do, guys, is have total control and print money. Now, the first thing I want to show you really quickly is I want to remove the hype. All right, people say they're printing money all the time right here, guys. They say they're always printing money, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. And what I want to show you right here, guys, is very, 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 very simple. So you go right here. And what this is it shows what I do is I track every person that opts into my emails. I track all the money I spend per ad. I track how much I'm paying per click. I do all that. Now, in this diagram here, it doesn't say I'm paying anything per click. I usually pay about $1.80 to $2.40 per click. It's just up and down, and I don't track it in my funnels because I already know how much I'm paying. Now, with that being said, guys, what I do, you can see right here, I took in about 160 leads. Now, what this tells me right away, guys, is it shows me a few things. Right here it shows me I'm generating $2.55 per click right off the bat. It also shows me I'm generating about $5.15 back in the first month. So if I go out there, guys, and I'm paying $3 per lead, that's what I pay right now. Okay? How many people here would be okay paying $3 per lead if you make $5 back in the first month like clockwork? How many people? Give me a one if you'd be okay with that. Exactly. Exactly. How many people would be down to pay $1.80 per click if you're making $2.55 back, plus building a massive list, guys, plus building a massive list that you can market to the whole entire year. Now, the cool thing about this, guys, is it says I'm making $5 back from every single lead I generate in the first month, but over the course of the year, this value goes up to about $35. I'm literally paying about $3 for $35 all year long, and that is the true power of all this, guys. That is the true power of this whole entire business model right here. And that is why it is so powerful. That is why, without hype, guys, I'm literally printing money. Okay, and I already broke down this whole entire math problem. So, guys, my job literally at this point in time, I go to my ad sourcers, because I already know how much I'm making per lead, and I say, look, get me leads for less than $4. They've got me leads for less than $3. Boom, I can scale my business to the moon. How simple is that, guys? And I'm going to be showing you exactly how to do this, but give me a 2 if that would make your business really, really simple. And someone says that's risky. One thing a lot of people say with paid advertising, you know, they say, if I'm spending $1,000, how many, all right, give me one really quickly. If I'm spending $1,000 per day on advertising, give me one if you think that's risky. That's just too high risk. Tons of people. Tons of people. Now, guys, what you need to understand, I usually spend about $1,000 per day on ads. Here's the thing, though, guys. It's not like I see what I do in my first $10 on an ad. I can see if it's converting. I can see if I'm making money from it. I can see if it's beneficial for my business right away. Now, what a lot of people think people do when they're running paid campaigns is they see the first $10 and they see it fail and they go, you know what, let's run it to 20. And then they see $20 and it still fails. And they go, you know what, let's run it to $200. And they say $200 and they're like, you know what, it's still failing miserably. Let's screw it. I'm rich. Let's just throw $1,000 at it and hopefully we'll turn around. No, that's not what I do, guys. That's not what I do. I can usually tell exactly how my ad is going to turn out within the first $10, and that's what makes it so beneficial to me. That's what makes it so easy for me to do this. I can see right away those patterns, and I have this all tracked, so I know exactly how much I'm making. It's not like, guys, I go out there and I'm betting and throwing my money on a roulette table. It's very, very easy. And so with that being said, I am printing money with just no hype, guys, and it's that easy. Now, let me go through this really quickly. Let me just jump straight to the training really quickly. And just by the way, I have the cool lifestyle webinar pictures right here. I go around the country speaking. I have cool cars. I have glass side seats at the stars, and I have a cool view from my house. All right, cool. So I also just broke down the risky thing. A lot of people think this is risky, but this is just the most consistent thing ever. So what I have for you guys today is I literally have the same near copy and paste 3-part process that I use in any niche out there. It is just that damn simple. And I want to go and break this down really quickly for you guys. And what I want to show you real quick is how I do this. All right. How many people here have trouble getting consistent opt-in rates? In any niche. Just how many people here have trouble getting good opt-in rates? Give me one if that's you. Yeah, a ton of people. Ton of people out there. Okay? So really quickly, guys, I'm going to show you these are 3 niches I work in. I work in the health niche. I make protein powders and stuff, and I'm just testing a whole bunch of campaigns over there before I launch my protein powder. I work in the SEO niche. I work in the sales niche. Right here, sales niche, 75% conversion rate on my opt-ins. Right here, SEO niche, 71%. Health niche, 80% conversion rate. And most of these opt-ins take me about 2 minutes to create, and I use the same exact process every single time. It's not like I'm coming up with a brilliant opt-in every single time. It's just a 3-step process that I'm going to show you how to do today. So give me a 3 if you want to see this. I kind of rushed through the intro because I wanted to get straight to the content of this. Okay, cool. Let's dive straight into it, guys. So let's get into live tactics. Now, the first thing I want to get into is how opt-ins are the key to everything. They are the absolute key to everything, guys. So let's get into this, guys. The first thing you need to know is, well, everyone else is failing, right? And if everybody else is failing, people think something's okay. So really quickly, type in what you think a good conversion rate is for your standard opt-in. What's a good conversion rate for you? Someone said 10, 25%, 40%, 20%. Someone said 60. 30%, 25. I see a lot of people throwing in the 25 to 30% range, and that is absolutely horrible, guys. I'm going to show you why here in a second. What I'm going to show you in the next few slides will take your opt-in rate from 20 to 30% to at least 50 to 60%. I guarantee it once you apply what I'm going to show you. And it has the greatest impact on your cost and your earnings. Okay, it has the greatest impact on your cost and your earnings. I'm going to show you this really quickly. On top of that, guys, every 10% increase you have in your opt-in rate can save you thousands and earn you thousands more, and this is the first step to everything, guys. Let me show you really quickly. This one slide right here is going to change everything for you, okay? If you want to go out there and improve your business, guys, the first place you don't start with is the funnel. You don't start with better sales processes. You don't start with anything. You start with your opt-in rate, okay? So let's go through a basic situation right here. Say we go out there and we have an opt-in right here, and it converts at 20%, like a lot of you guys were throwing out. We go out there and we get 1,000 clicks for $2 per click. We're paying, at this point in time, we're paying $10 per lead. Give me 1 if you're saying yikes. If $10 per lead, that's like, oh my God, that's a little too expensive, okay? All right, so let's just say we have a tripwire right here. We have the typical offers you hit people with right after. We have it at $19, 200 people get to it, we get 10%. We generate $380 from that. Now, we go over here, there's an upsell at $97. This converts at 50%. We're looking just at a decent funnel right here. From this ad, we have generated $1,350, and we've lost $650. Boom, we're in the red. We still built a list of 200 people. We just lost $650. Now, I'm going to go down here to this next equation right here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down, and I'm only going to change one thing, the opt-in rate. And if you can take what I'm going to show you in this webinar, this will happen to you. We get 1,000 clicks, we're paying $2 per click. If we get it to a 60% conversion rate, instantly we're paying $3.20 per lead. How many people are okay with that? Give me a 3 if that sits a little bit better with you. All right, that one thing has changed, guys. No, nothing else changes. Our initial offer still converts to 10%. We generate $1,100. Our next offer converts to 50%. We generate $2,900. At the end of the day, we generate $4,050, and we have added $2,050 to our income. All right, we are up $2,000. And the only thing I changed in that whole equation is the opt-in rate. So give me a 1 if you think if you can do that. Just give me a 1 if you're excited. All right, because I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Okay, cool. So let me first tell you guys the keys to a good opt-in. Let me tell you the keys to a good opt-in right off the bat. I'm going to show you the opt-ins that I did this with, okay? Now, guys, with your ads, don't ever try and be creative with your ads. Don't try and be crazy with it. Don't try and go absolutely nuts, okay? The keys to a good opt-in is first this. The ad explains the opt-in before they get to it. So in the SEO niche, I offer the best 50 SEO niches you can get. Download it, and I'll give you these niches right away, okay? So what do you think the ad says? Someone type in what you think the ad says. Someone says, get more traffic. Opt-in here, benefits, click to get started, SEO tips. Wrong, guys. My ad says one thing on Facebook or anywhere else I advertise it. Click here to download the 50 most profitable SEO niches. That's all my ad says. What I do is I line up the ad perfectly with my opt-in. My opt-in says, download the best 50 SEO niches. And that's it. That's it. When you put a sign outside, guys, and you say, hey, if you want people to come that want pancakes, guys, if you're selling pancakes, have an ad outside that says, come here to get pancakes, and you're going to get people that want to get pancakes. Don't try and go too crazy with it. On top of that, with your ads and advertising, guys, go super black and white. Have one big benefit. Don't offer people a video training course. Don't offer people all sorts of crazy mumbo-jumbo or free reports. Have a super easy opt-in, and never start fancy. Never, ever, ever start fancy. I'm going to show you this really quickly. And also, guys, the date you use for your opt-in, you want it to be a simple answer. For example, as simple as sending someone a text message. For example, if someone opts in for the 50 best SEO niches, they're going to want the best 50 SEO niches. It's very black and white. The benefit is completely obvious. It is extremely easy to see. Give me a 1 if that makes sense. Yeah, very simple. Okay? And what I like to offer people are cheat sheets, but mostly instant downloads. You always want to offer people the chance to download a template. You always want to offer people the chance to download a list of niches, a cheat sheet, a template, a free software, something that is so black and white. You put in your email right here, boom. You don't want people to think or be, you don't want it to be mysterious at all. A free report doesn't explain anything. There's no instant benefit from that. A free video course doesn't explain everything. There's no benefit from that. Anything, okay? So what I want to show you guys is now the opt-ins that I use. Let's go fill it up real quick. Okay. Now, give me a 2 really quickly if you've gone out there and you've tried. You put big opt-ins where there's a picture of you. You have all these benefits, everything completely listed out, all sorts of crazy stuff like that. A lot of 2s. A lot of 2s. Yeah. There we go. A lot of 2s. All right, you guys are going to be shocked right here. All right? Let's check this out. This is the opt-in template I use in virtually every single niche, whether it is sales training, whether it's anything. I use this exact template right here. I'll even send you guys a PDF after this webinar. I don't know if we're doing that for this webinar, but I'll have it on. I'll figure out some way. We'll figure that out later on. But this is exactly what I do, and it comes down to 5 steps, guys. The first step is tell people what it is, how they're going to get it, and it is free. Okay, so right here, 100% free. It's free. It's a cheat list, and you download it. All right, all those questions are answered. Then what you want to do is you want to tell people right off the bat, hey, this is 50 profitable big SEO niches with super low competition. Okay, 50 big profitable SEO niches with super low competition. It's that dang easy. Very, 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 very simple. Okay, and the benefit is very, very obvious. It's a big list of competitive niches. Let me show you another option real quick so you really get this in. Ooh. And you can see right here, guys, I literally use the same exact template every single time. Now, you do right here, and you tell people what they're going to get. The big benefit, what they're going to get. 50 profitable big SEO niches with super low competition. Then what I do in this bottom line right here is I knock out any objections. Okay, so for this one right here, they might be running how profitable these niches are. Hey, it can generate up to $5,000 per sale. With this one right here, this is copy and paste and works in any niche. Okay, very, very easy. Then what I use is the same download button every single time. It just connects to a simple opt-in just like that. And then what I do as well, guys, is I put a Facebook page link underneath this. Now you can see right here I've connected to my Facebook page. And when people come in here, what happens is they see their friends' faces. For example, in the SEO niche, what they're going to see right off the bat is probably, if they're in the SEO niche, they probably have friends that also do SEO. Guess what happens when they come to my opt-in page? They see their friends right here saying, hey, we like this too, we like this niche, go ahead. Does that make sense, guys? Give me a 3. Very, very easy. And this right here, guys, I've tried every template there is out there. I've tried every lead pages template. I've tried every profit builders template. I've put every template there is. I've tried every different combination you could possibly see. This right here, if you just change it right off the bat, you change your current opt-in to this right away, you will see a 20% opt-in increase almost every single time. If you go and work it with this pattern I showed you guys to follow, you will see yourself get from the 50 and 60% every single time, especially if you saw my bait ideas that I gave you a little bit earlier. Give me 4 if this is really helpful right off the bat. Someone said, what if we don't have any followers on Facebook? There's 2 options. 1, you're screwed, or 2, you can do this other part. Now, I'm not saying go do this. I don't do this. But you can go grab a Facebook page that is relevant to your niche, where your customers will already be at, where their friends are probably at, okay? And at that point in time, what you can do with that is you can go and grab that, generate a Facebook fan box, and use that instead, and you'll get the same exact effect. Someone said you don't recommend a cool 5-minute video training? No. Okay, because a video training is not apparent. Nobody has 5 minutes to sit down and watch a video. Offer something they can quickly download. Quickly download. Okay? Very simple, guys. Now, let me show you guys really quickly the next step. How to outspend your competition for 100% free. Now, the key, guys, is not cheap clicks at all. The reason why people pay $5 per click is because it's profitable at Fudge. Nobody goes out there and pays $5 per click unless they're making money from it. That is just point blank. What you guys don't want is cheap clicks. You want funnels that generate at least $5 per click and $15 per click down the road within the first month's time. Okay, that is the key, guys. You don't want cheap clicks. You want ads where you make your money back very quickly. And if you can break even or even slightly over on your opt-in, you can take in more leads and brute force everyone out. How many people here would be cool paying $4 per opt-in if you made $4 back right away? How many people would do that all day? Yep. Easy. How many people would scale their list? How many people here would drop $10,000 if you made $10,000 right back and got a list of 3,000 people? Exactly. I'm not saying go spend $10,000 right away, guys. This is how you do it. Okay, this is how you do it. It doesn't even require a product. Now, the first method I'm going to show you is what I like to call the risky dingo method, and this is one of the easiest ways to scale business there is. All right, you're going to see a lot of businesses out there make a ton of money doing this. So what I do right off the bat, guys, is I go in and let's just say I pay $1,000 per click, $1 per click, $1,000 right here. Okay, so I have a tripwire offer right here for $5. It converts at 15%. So 90 people get in here, and what I do, and I don't charge, I'll explain how I connect this here in a sec, so don't get confused. But what I do is I will go through and I'll offer them their $5 back if they get on my free trial of a reoccurring product, or of a $29 reoccurring product. Very, very, very simple, dimple, free trial offer right there. Okay? So what happens right here, guys, is I give them $5 basically. They say, yeah, I want to pay $5 for this. And I offer them their $5 back to jump on a free trial that clamps down in 3 days at $29 recurring. Now, by my rates doing this, this will generate me about $875 recurring, $5,000 per year. Okay? Now give me 3 if you're already seeing the math right here. Give me the 3 if you're already seeing, just from the recurring offer right here, this converts super highly. This is what I do. How you instantly make your money back and then some. Okay? What you do right here, guys, to also make this work, you put a button below your initial pitch, your initial video or sales page, and instead of linking directly to PayPal, link to your next sales page. Give me a 1 if that makes sense. So they'll go through, they'll say, I want to pay $5, and they'll go to the next sales page instead of going to PayPal. Very, very simple. Now, what you guys have to understand is this is on top of everything you will sell them all year. From that $1,000, you're generating $5,000 per year, and this is everything you sell them all year. Now, guys, don't get me wrong. The first time you do this, you might just break even. You might just break even. You might not make $5,000 from that first $1,000. Okay, you might not be able to do that right off the bat because you know that you just might not be able to do that. Okay, but you will be able to break even. And on top of that, guys, from the list you build, you will definitely be able to break even because you can sell to them all year long. That's why I make $35 back for every single opt-in that I get. Now, guys, look, the association method right here, let's look at this, okay? So right off the bat right here, guys, if I go and get 1,000 clicks, what I will then do is I will offer a person the free training. If I offer them a PDF, I'll say, here's a PDF, plus here's free training of me monetizing each of these 50 niches. And then I'll do in that free training is I will offer them recurring offers and tools. It's very, 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 very simple because you can suddenly offer people stuff that's recurring that they're already going to be using. Okay? How many people here use tools for whatever marketing you do? Give me a 2 if you use some tool that's $30 per month. Okay? Everybody uses tools in marketing. If you can just suggest them the right tools, boom. And on top of that, you make the recurring income back, guys, and on top of everything, you sell them all year long. And of course, guys, you can get into deeper funnels examples, but this is all you really need, guys. If you can get your opt-in rate up to 60% and you combine it with these simple funnels I just showed you, it is so hard not to make your money back right away, and then 2, not make a huge return over the course of a year when you have the email list. Now, let's get into the final step to this, guys. I want to show you the keys to the huge responses. This is how I get like 34% open rates, and usually what I'll do is mail my unopens. All right, I will go out there and I will mail my unopens from my list, and then what I will do at that point in time is I will go and I will, at that point in time, mail them again. And you can see these 2 email sent right here, a 34 and 70% open rate. Average me about, I can reach about 45% of my list every single time. Okay, close to a 50% opt-in rate. Very, 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 very simple. Okay, very open rate, very simply. Now look, guys, when you're able to go out there and you're able to build trust, authority, positive expectations, you can go out there and when you mail, you can get up to $7 to $10 per click on most promotions. That's what I usually get into. That means if you can send 100 clicks, you can go out there and make $1,000 every time you can send 100 clicks. You don't need a big list to send 100 clicks, okay? And someone said, what if you're new and don't have a list yet? You want to use the ad and advertising stuff I just went through, Suzanne. So if you can get a list to respond to you, all that mumbo jumbo I just showed you right before is just icing on the cake. You can make tons more money off the list, and all the money is made from the list a year, 3 months from then, 6 months from then, a year from now. Okay, that is where the money is made. Okay, so let me show you how I do this, guys. How you go out there and make your list very, 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 very powerful and respond absolutely crazy. So this is what you want to put into your list, guys, right after they opt in or right after they go through your funnel. And what I do, guys, is I have a trust barrier video. Right, the first thing people see, let me show you what the first thing they see after they opt in is. I'm just going to put this in. The first thing they see on my site when they opt in, it will load, is this. All right, there's me on video. It says this is not a sales video, and this is what I do in some cases. You can also sell to them and then put this video in as well. All right, and then what I do is I have a quick video showing who I am, making myself look like an authority and setting up a few things. Okay, let me show you why I do this. All right, so what I do is I go and I put up what I like to call the trust barrier video. And what I do is I do a few things. How many people here have opted into an email list and then the person gives no explanation of who they are? They just start emailing you. Give me one if it's you. You've jumped on an email list before, person gives no explanation, you just go to a thank you page and the person starts emailing you. Yeah, nobody wants to be on those email lists. Nobody wants to go out there and benefit from those email lists. It just doesn't work like that. What I do is I have a video saying, hey, my name is Alex Becker. I sell millions of dollars of stuff online, and I'm going to show you how to do it as well. with my training on my website. I'm not going to be selling you anything right now. Okay? But what I'm going to be doing is giving you some super valuable content. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to help you grow your business, and I want you to actually come back and spend money with me later on. I'm going to be straight up with you. Now, what you need to do is go to your email right now, because I've sent you all free training I just promised, and I'm going to be sending you more emails with awesome training. Just right there, guys, I've introduced who I am. I've set myself up as an authority. I've removed all the mystery behind me. And I've got a person trained to open my emails. I've got them looking, expecting my emails, and looking for them to the future. That is a huge impact. That has an absolutely huge impact. And what I do at that point in time when they go look at my content, I encourage them to friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, all that crazy stuff. And what happens at that point in time when I do that stuff is they virtually are stocked for me from the end of time. They're friends with me on Facebook, they're liking my Facebook page, and they're following me on Twitter. I can just message them at all time. I have like 8 different email lists going on out there. Now what I'll do, guys, is I'll send them 3 emails on a very authoritative topic. All right, for example, if they opt into my email list right here, let me show you real quick. If they opt into my email list right here, of course they're growing the email list. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send them 3 emails with me on video. I'm just sending them, letters, emails, or posts, or whatever on my blog, explaining how they can improve their opt-in rates, improve their email list, all that stuff. Then on the email, I simply send them that is about building an email list. Of course, they're going to convert on the guys. I've made them trust me. I've built myself as an authority. Every time they open my emails, they're detecting. Everybody okay? What's not? One sec, can you guys hear me okay? Looks like it reconnected. What about now, guys? Can you hear me okay? Okay. Crazy webinar. All right, so really quickly, guys, what I do, I'll send them those 3 emails. I'll send them 3 emails about improving their list, improving their opt-in rate, all that kind of stuff will help them with their business. At that point in time, they trust me. At that point in time, they're authority. I'm an authority in their eyes, and at that point in time, they have positive expectations because my training has been good. So with that being said, give me a 3 if you can hear me okay, guys. It seems like GoToWebinar is having some real problems. What about now, guys? Trying to fix the audio issue. Give me 3 if you can hear me okay. Okay, I see the 3s again. Okay? Gonna try to get through it. Great, guys. All right, cool. All right, so what I'll do, guys, is I'll go out there and I will send them those 3 emails about the same subject. And at that point in time, I'm an authority. Okay, I've said this a few times now. I'm an authority in their eyes. I've gained their trust, and they have positive expectations, meaning they expect good things to happen when they interact with me. At that point in time, how many people, give me a 2 if you'd be comfortable buying if you had all those things? You know they have the stuff, you trust them, and the authority in their eyes. Tons of 2s. Tons of 2s. Now, how many people here think they can follow that pattern? You get someone that's in for something, you deliver 3 parts of value, you sell something that they're already interested in. Very super simple. So let me show you guys my exact funnel. You don't need to go out there and create crazy funnels or anything like that. What I do, guys, is I'll have a person opt in, then I'll send 3 things of value on whatever they opt in about. and send them a reoccurring offer or a high offer at about $297. Now, you can do this with any type of offer, guys, but the best thing to sell them is a reoccurring offer, a service or something like that, because your income stacks parts of value. On another topic, send them the reoccurring offer. There's someone else and this full time, 3 parts of value, reoccurring offer. Hey guys, I'm not really on with it. Yep, guys, I'll have to, I think I'll have to reset the connection or leave the webinar. All right, I'm going to have to reconnect really quickly. I'm going to jump on the webinar. I'm going to reconnect to the webinar really quickly. Can anybody hear me? Is it coming in better? And, hey, Richard, I need you to make me an organizer. Hey, what's up? Can people hear me okay? Okay, guys, let's get going. All right, got a lot of threes with audio. Let me just wrap this up, and we'll get a replay out if it's a little bit better. Okay, guys. So what I last finished off with was the reoccurring model that I was getting into, guys. I basically sent value on the same exact topic 3 times in a row, then hit a recurring offer, so my income is constantly building up. It's really just that damn simple here. Okay, and luckily, guys, that was the last slide of the presentation from all this. So really quickly, guys, give me 4, besides the breakup, if you guys feel like you can get immediate ROI from the information that was presented in this webinar. And someone said, none of this means anything if you don't talk about the traffic source. Guys, I use YouTube, I use Facebook, I use AdWords, I use all the traffic sources. It's pretty dang simple. I've explained how to make the ads a little bit earlier on. Okay? Yeah. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right, see a bunch of 4s. Give us a bunch of 4s. And it's really just that simple, guys. Once you understand how it works, you can create wealth in just about any niche there is, guys. That's just all it really comes down to. You go out there, you scale up the opt-ins, you go out there, you create the type of funnels I just showed you how to make you your money back right away, and then you talk to your list that way, and it's so hard not to get an ROI from this, okay? And then it's just stupidly simple, and you're going to start giggling at other people's ads. You guys can check out the opt-in page I showed you a lot earlier on, and I'm just doing the same 3-step process over and over and over and over and over and over again. So it's just that simple, guys. And once you have that, from this type of stuff you learn from this webinar, you're able to start a business in any niche and have it kicking ass by the end of the month. It is just that simple. Because once you told me, once you go out there, if you're paying, you know, $1 per click, but you're making $4 per click over the course of a month, you're making $4 per lead. It's so easy for you to just go out there and scale up a business, and you don't need help from anybody else. You call the shots, and you have total control, and you finally have a super consistent way to grow your business and make an income and be a dominant force in your niche within months. And it's just total, absolute, profitable control over your business, guys. It's just that dang simple. So with that being said, everybody that got a lot of benefits from this webinar, would you like this entire process that I laid out on this webinar templated and then given out to you? How many people here would like that? Give me 1 if you'd be interested in something like that. Okay, I see a ton of ones. Well, what I want to tell you guys about really quickly, if you enjoy the content in this webinar, I want to tell you about something I put together called ACSR. It means Attract, Control, Sell, Repeat. And what this is, guys, is my 3-step process to growing a massive ROI-based customer base in any niche, completely templated. It is what works, period. You copy my template, you get my exact funnel pages, all my tactics, you get all my customer management emails, all the emails I send out to my list, everything, and you just copy and paste it over. You do my steps, you get higher opt-in rates that will profit you into the long-term super profitable list, and that is it. That is all it comes down to. What you're going to be able to get out of this, guys, is you're going to be able to achieve 60 to 80% opt-in rates with my 5-step formula. I'm going to be able to get you unlimited leads with free instant pay templates. Those funnels I showed you before, I'm going to show you every single funnel I use to make my money back right away. And these are simple funnels. These are not complicated funnels that require you have Infusionsoft or any complicated software out there. I'm going to show you the master big traffic sources. Show you how I use this on AdWords, show you how I use it on Facebook, show you how I use it Twitter, show you how I use it on YouTube. It's actually extremely simple when you actually know exactly how to make the ads. All you do is just go and use the pancakes method I showed you a little bit earlier on, and boom, and I'm going to show you my rinse and repeat funnel process with fill in the blank templates. All you need to do is copy over the pages. All you need to do is copy the words and change them up and tweak them a little bit to your message. I'm going to show you the 3 types of emails you must send to your list for maximum love. I'm going to show you how to command big price points and loyalty without being Dr. Oz. I'm going to show you my 4-step promotion method for $10 clicks without pissing them off. And I'm also going to show you my 4 funnel upsell page designs and templates so you can go out there and get easy conversions right away. You can even copy over my sales pages. It's really damn simple. On top of that, I'm going to show you guys how to create recurring products of your own. So maybe if you don't have your product right now, you can promote other people's products. So I'm going to show you to create your own recurring products super easily so you can go out there, use the exact methods I'm showing you, and grow your income big time and basically scale your business to the moon. And I'm also going to show you how to go out there and win promotions. I'm going to show you to build a big old list, make your money back right away so you can build a list essentially for free and then go out there and win promotions. Be the person who's getting those 10K first prizes and all that cool stuff in JV promotions. Now what this is, guys, is not a learn and apply training. I seriously want you to take my stuff, copy it, and increase your business this week, the end. I don't want you to figure out any theory or anything like that. Just literally copy and paste what I have. Okay, and on top of that, I'm going to give you guys group access to the Alex Becker Inner Circle for life. If you have any questions, you need any help with anything, you come in and answer your questions directly, fix whatever you're doing as well. And your job, guys, your job is to watch my examples and speak English. Okay, if you don't speak English, I mean, if you don't understand the English language, I don't know why you're in this webinar, this might not be for you. And what you need to do is take my fill-in-the-blank templates and copy what I do, and then ask me in the group for help, and then I help you with it. It is just that damn easy. So if you're interested in this right now, guys, go to copybecker.com/Zoo. It is very, very simple. Okay, very, 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 very simple, guys. Now, from this webinar, I'm only offering 50 spots. Okay, I don't like taking in 100, 200 customers at the same time because it's a headache. Okay, it's a big old headache. I'll just leave it at that. And what I'm also going to offer you in this webinar is my webinar only bonus. I'm going to show you how to create physical products using this process as well. With my protein powder company, I'm going to show you exactly how to go out there, get your product made, get all the manufacturing done, get it distributed very, very cheaply so you can go out there and even scale this to your own businesses when it comes to physical products. Now, guys, I really don't have to break down how much you're going to lose without this. I showed you guys literally earlier on, if you're able to increase your opt-in rates from 20% to 60%, you're literally able to make, it turns a unprofitable business into a profitable one. It turns a business that is sucking into a business that's making tons of money. A double ROI while building a massive list. If you guys go out there and you don't have the right funnels, you don't have the right stuff that's going out there to do this, again, you're going to lose thousands of dollars from this. It's just that damn simple. If you guys go out there and your list keeps dying, you don't make an ROI from it, you're not able to go out there and grow your list because they keep ignoring you, you're going to lose tens of thousands of dollars. And look, guys, it's just, if you want to go out there and test all this, I gave you guys all the steps in the webinar and exactly what I do, and I'm welcoming you to go out there and test that, but I'm offering you guys to just cut the absolute learning curve, get all my stuff, literally copy and paste it over, and use the same stuff that I've used to grow my income from $87 a month all the way up to $220,000 a month. This is the stuff I used originally also to grow my income from $8K a month to $87,000 a month when I was doing it completely wrong. And this only takes $5 a day, guys. You're not going to be out there spending tons on ads until you see and know how to make your money back 5 times over. And what I charge for this out of webinars, guys, is $9.97. Okay, it's just what I charge. This is an evergreen product for me, but I charge $9.97 outside of webinars. With that being said, guys, during webinars and only through webinars, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to offer this to you at $4.97. Okay, you can come back at any time in the future and jump on for $9.97, but only through webinars do I let people jump on at $4.97 because people jump in all at once. It makes it a little bit easier for me and my customer support to manage everything with that. And on top of that, guys, you can pay $9.97 later on. Okay, and I don't think I have to explain to you what you're losing, but you're literally playing Russian roulette without this. Okay, you're literally going to be playing Russian roulette without this. It's just that damn simple, guys. And this is really your only chance. I'm not going to be selling this outside of this webinar, and you know, we're probably going to sell out tonight. And if you want to come back and pay double the price for this later on, you can. And I'm also going to give you guys a super insane guarantee on this. Okay? Whether you're a person who's making $0 right now, whether you're a person who's making $10K a month, whether you're a person who's making $50K a month, I've been where you are at all times. I used to actually clean toilets for a living back in the Air Force, but I won't get into that right now. I'm a real person. You can friend me on Facebook. You can email me. You can contact me personally at any time, and I'm not some other shifty internet dickwad. And I want you to have success. Okay, I'm a very easy to track down guy. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 2 weeks, no questions asked, ironclad refund guarantee. Come inside the course. Check out the videos. Check out all the information. If this does not dramatically help you within the first 2 weeks, I mean dramatically help you, you can refund it, no questions asked. If you just want to spend your money on something else, you can come in. Okay, you can come in, you can say, hey, look, I want to spend my money on something else. Please refund me. We will refund you. And on top of that, guys, I'm giving you 60 days if it does not work, double refund guarantee. If you go use the course, you copy over my templates, you do the things I do, and this does not drastically increase your opt-ins, drastically increases the amount your list responds by, drastically increases the ROI you're getting from your advertising, I will give you double your money back. All right, I will give you double your money back. And the reason why I can do that is because this just works. I do it every single day. This is what I do every single day to scale my business to millions of dollars, and it's just that dang simple, guys. So you can really take advantage of this right now, or you can just, you know, go out there. Now, one thing I want to do as well is I'll offer you something even better. I'm going to offer you the chance to jump in right now at $269 in 2 payments. So 2 payments separated by 30 days. It's just pretty dang cheap. It's just pretty dang cheap to go out there, and you have 2 weeks to go out there. You have 2 weeks to go and make sure it's 100% right for you. 2 weeks to make sure this is going to help you dramatically, and you can refund at any time. And after 60 days, if this doesn't work for you, I'll give you double your money back. It's just that dang simple. All right? Someone said, will this work for a complete newbie? Yes. Yes, this will work for a complete newbie. You can go out there, start applying this to your campaigns right now, and absolutely start crushing it. This is how you build a real business online, dude. This is the easiest way to build a business online, bar none. If I had to start from complete zero, this is exactly what I would do step by step. And, you know, guys, I just don't want you to go back to the Wild West. I don't want you to go back to playing Russian roulette with your marketer, go back to basically going out there and just missing out and overspending on ads, having crappy opt-in rates, having an email list that doesn't convert. Go out there and choose consistency and control of your income. And look, guys, this is just it. You can come in another time. You can pay double. You can jump in right now for as little as $269 and go start making money right now. If you want to go, copybecker.com/zoo. You can get this right now. Sweet stuff. Does anybody have any questions or anything before we get going? I know we had a little bit of sound and it pushed us over. Cool stuff, guys. All right, well, I don't see too many. Dan asked, do you need to invest too much money into your business for it to work? Now, you can spend as little as $5 a day to get this started, Dan. Someone said, what's my support email? If you go to the page that I linked you to below, copybecker.zoo, the support is up at the very top. Someone says they're coaching after 2 months. No, there's not. There's no coaching after 2 months. I will not. I'll still be in the group. I'll still be hanging out answering questions, but there's no guarantee on coaching after that. Cool. I think Rich might. I think his internet might have gone out. I know we're having a lot of problems with GoToWebinar, but any more questions, guys, before I hop off? So way to ask, I don't know how, I'm not sure how we can use this to drive traffic to our live or record webinar. One thing I show you guys, especially Wade, is one of the ways I absolutely kill it with my list is with webinars. Okay, I'm pretty good at pitching in webinars and whatnot. And what I'll do a lot of times is I'll use this traffic, get them to opt in, and then send them to my webinars. I'm able to make an extreme ROI from it, especially with retargeting. So it's very beneficial. Wade, what I'm asking you to do, hop in right now for $269. Look through the course. If this is not the best damn thing, this is not going to help you with your webinars, refund it right away, dude. There's no hard feelings, okay? Make sure this is 100% right for you. Okay, guys, well, I see the questions dying down. So, you know, everybody here, thank you so much for checking out this webinar. Sorry for the technical issues. Sorry. And, you know, on behalf of me and Rich, thank you so much for spending your time with us on this Tuesday night. And I'll catch you later, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Hey, Alex, thank you very much. Hey, sorry about that glitch. I'm not sure what happened. You know, it was, I guess it was a go-to glitch or something, and I guess.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm not sure what that was. But anyway, what an awesome product and a presentation for those of you who have put this together. I'm not even sure if the webinar, if the replay is going to work out. You know, sometimes, you know, stuff happens, but I'll tell you what, stuff happens for a reason. And maybe it happened for a reason for you to take an advantage of this opportunity. I mean, they come only so few times. And for you to not take an opportunity and grab a branch, an olive branch when it's thrown at you, here's your opportunity. There's a guarantee on this. He's not going to take your money if it's not going to work. And when you think about it, you know, you're working with one of the best people in the industry, and you're going to have the opportunity. It's like Alex said, if you want to pay double down the road, go ahead and down the road pay double. If you want to take advantage of this now and take advantage of this great payment program, here's your opportunity. Copybecker.com/zoo. I even got thrown off my game tonight. I got to tell you. We appreciate all of you coming out tonight. There you go. We congratulations. There's quite a few people that have hung around in there. We had we had such great momentum going, and I'll tell you what. Don't let this stop you. Take this opportunity. That little bit of a glitch, you never know. Something that might be telling you maybe there's something I'm missing. So take advantage of this right now. Alex, you still on?
Oh yeah. I'm here.
Yeah, I was thinking here, we've still got a few people on the line, and you know what? They're on the line for a reason. They came here to see you. Barry's going, WTF, what kind of webinar is this? Barry, this is one where, we take a lemon and we make lemonade out of it. That's what it was. Barry is saying, oh my God. Well, I'll tell you what, if somebody was on the fence, and they listened to they got everything out of the program that they could, but you know what? They're just still not sure. Alex, if somebody was on the fence, what kind of information would you give them to where they would come over to our side and jump on this great value?
Well, I think the biggest thing right away is just, honestly, there's the huge refund guarantee. If you are interested in creating a real business in any niche, I've shown you the proof of me doing it. I've shown you my exact opt-ins. I think the proof is in the pudding with my businesses. We're doing well over $3 million a year just from growing the list and it blowing up. I haven't launched a product in over a year, so my leads are not just coming from out of nowhere. My leads are not just mysteriously appearing, and I'm not just getting money from some random stranger online. What I'm doing, I've grown the leads. I've created the process behind it. I get the high opt-in rates. Use exact same funnels I've shown you. And the templates you're going to be able to get, and I use the exact same list process I use to drive this huge ROI from it. Like I said, I average about $35 per lead that I'm able to generate from this, and this is how you can grow a business just in any niche. So whatever you're selling, it works. It just works in any niche, and there's a huge refund guarantee. Come in for 2 weeks. This is not the best thing if this doesn't dramatically apply to your business. This doesn't hugely help you. There's a huge refund guarantee with it. You can refund anytime if you want to spend your money on something else.
And that's important too. Take a look at this. If you decide that this is not right for you and you're still not sure, Alex has been around for a long time, just put it on a Visa card. If you put it on your Visa card, you won't even have to worry about it for 30 to 45 days. You're going to know whether this is going to work for you or not. And you know what? There's one sure way it's not going to work, and that's not to take advantage of it. So I know, Alex, you got to go. I know you've had a busy day, and you're going to wake up and have even a busier day tomorrow. I've been reading. So let's go ahead. If there's any more questions, Curtis has asked. He says, how about a few questions? Let us know if you're really here. We're going to take one or two more questions, and then we're going to wrap this thing up. If you want to take advantage of this great program right now, there's a payments special as well as a regular special of $497. That's at copybecker.com/zoo. Going once. Any more questions? I'm not. You know what? Curtis said, let's ask a few questions, and he's not asking them. Going twice. How much do I have to invest in promotions, solo ads, asks Omar.
You can get started just as little as $5 per day, Omar. So it's not like we're really throwing money away if we don't see an ROI when we spend it.
Yeah. All right. Hey, Alex, thanks very much, man, for everything. It was it's just a great webinar. Is there going to be a replay? I don't think so. I'm not sure. We'll try to salvage this. If not, can you talk through the process to drive new leads? Can you do a quick recap on that?
Because all you really do is, you just grab the traffic from AdWords, you grab the traffic from YouTube, you grab the traffic from Facebook, you push it through the opt-ins, and you really just send it to the exact funnels I covered in this webinar. So that's really all there is to it. I pretty much laid it all out there for you, my man.
Matano was asking, do you ever use Pics on landing pages?
No, it lowers the conversions actually a lot through my testing. So use that exact same landing page template I showed you before.
Gotcha. All right. Alex,
Marco
thanks
said
very
you haven't
much.
made a product in 1 year, so this is based off old products you've created. No, I haven't launched a product to the JV world. I haven't had people promote my products in a year. I go out there and, of course, make products from my own list that I get through leads and stuff, so pretty simple. So pretty simple.
Jade's asking, what is a pick?
No idea.
I think it's something you play a guitar with, or you choose a side in a football game. You take the points. Okay. Copywriter, let's see, Copy Becker. Okay, copybecker.com/zoo is the link. Ask Curtis, and we are answering that. So that's awesome. Thank you for asking, Curtis. It looks like to me you're looking for a way to get in. And folks, I'm telling you, if you want to look for a way to get in, it's real easy. You can either go to the chat box and you can click on the clickable link, which is is it still in there? Yeah, copybecker.com/dude. Let me see if I can do a cut and paste again there. I can. Look at that. You can go ahead and copy and paste that in there. Plus, what I'm going to do is put it in the question box. That way you can go ahead and do a copy and paste. Curtis says I'm in. Thank you very much. Barry says he's in. Thank you very much. Curtis says, why not? It seems I've lost more than one night at the blackjack table. Well, Curtis, you're very lucky man. Thank you very much for coming in. I know we have a whole bunch of people. I can't really see the list, Alex, and I don't think you can see it on your end as well, but I think it picked up a little bit. The people who stuck around at least took advantage of it. Wade Scott says, I have to go through Dice and yours now. I'm in too. So, okay, so he's putting you in that same category as Dice. I guess that's not so bad, huh?
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah. Well, if you're going to hang up, how long will we have to sign up? Jeff, I'm going to tell you, unless you can remember, copybecker.com/zoo, more than likely than not, because of the glitch from GoTo. And I got to tell you, I'm not going to hold my breath, but I probably got from the glitch, once it went off, I either have the first half or I'm going to have the second half. So I'm not going to, so don't count on a replay. So if you've got to, you got 2-3 minutes, take advantage of this now. Copybecker.com/zoo. I hope that answered your question, Jeff. You're very welcome. Any more? Alex has a long day. We want to say goodbye. Take advantage of this now, folks. Another minute? No, another 15 seconds. Going once, twice. Alex, thank you very much.
Hey, Rich, thank you so much.
Hey, you're very welcome. You know what? We salvaged a little bit, and for those of you who, I'm going to send out another email with, at least to the webinar swaps folks, and reminding them that here is an opportunity for them to take advantage of it. So copybecker.com/zoo. It's in the clickable link. You can click on that for the next 15 or 20 seconds or so. I'm going to say adios. I'm a ghost. Alex, thank you very much. Complete privilege and a pleasure. I'm going to say thank you on behalf of the entire JV Zoo crew, which is Chad Castleman, Brian Zimmerman, E. Brian Rose, and myself, Rich Wilens. I want to thank you very much for coming to another edition of JV Zoo Webinars. Good night, everybody.